What's up? Brian Tong here, and there's just a whole lot of buzz around what Apple is going to be dropping this fall. So I thought, this would be a perfect time to finally give you everything that we know and have heard about from one of my favorite Apple products of all time. Boom, the Apple Watch. And it wasn't that way from the beginning for me. The Apple Watch was just not that great, but they really figured it out with the revamp of watchOS and then with the Series 3 and so on. Now, to let you know, I own a Series 4 and I never upgraded to the Series 5. Just after reviewing it, because the always on screen, the compass, it just wasn't enough for me to do it when everything else pretty much stayed the same from the 4. So I am just waiting to see what the Series 6 actually does. And the latest reports claim not only will we see a new Series 6, but Apple is planning for a new replacement for the Series 3 that's expected to keep the older design and really just act as a lower cost option, which it is already. But I'm just focused and fixed on what's coming in the Series 6. So here's what we have heard so far. Now, we won't see any fundamental design changes with the Series 6. This would be year 3 of the updated larger screen, which I absolutely love. I don't think that they need to change it right now. Instead, we're expecting to see a lot of under-the-hood improvements that we just didn't see with the Series 5. Now, reports from known leaker Ming-Chi Kuo reported that the new Apple Watch will feature faster performance, and it should, after the Series 5, use the same exact processor as the Series 4, but it added always-on display support. Kuo also claims that there will be improved water resistance that goes beyond swimming and could really handle more intensive activities like scuba diving or water skiing. He also says it will have an even better wireless transmission for potentially faster Wi-Fi and cellular data speeds. Now, these improvements are due to Apple using a new liquid crystal polymer for the flexible circuit boards inside of the Apple Watch Series 6. A leaked certification for a battery likely intended for the new Apple Watch had a battery capacity of 303 milliampere hours, just a tad larger than the 296 milliampere hour battery in the Series 5. That's just slightly better, but unless watchOS 7 is significantly more efficient, the Apple Watch isn't going to last that much longer. And for me, the number one thing that they just need to do above all things is to get us closer to a 2-day battery life. The iPhone 11 Pro is a great example of how improved battery life just made it special for me. We need the same for the Series 6, but it does not look like it's going to get that at the moment. All right, let's take a moment to thank MotionVFX for sponsoring this video. I've been continuing to get my video production better on my own, and part of what helps me do that is MotionVFX and their huge library of plugins, titles, and effects, and I think it can be absolutely beneficial to you. A lot of you have written in the comments that you have started your own channel or you want to start your own, and these are tools that work seamlessly with Apple's Final Cut Pro 10. Now, two of the packs that are worth checking out are the M Bundle Vlogger Pack and the M Bundle Film Pack. Creating a clean look and style are really part of that, and the M Bundle Vlogger Pack is a collection of 7 different toolkits that normally sell for $99 each and include different tools for text, graphics, video elements, and more for $299 in the bundle. It's really perfect for people who want to start their own channel or enhance it. And then if you just want to take things to that next level, because I'm still learning a lot here, the M Bundle Film from MotionVFX brings you all the tools that you need for color correction, color grading, and effects that work directly in Final Cut Pro 10 as well. So if you want that fancy film look for a feature that you're doing, MotionVFX has you covered. So check out the link in the description to step up your video creation game with MotionVFX. All right, let's get back to the Apple Watch Series 6. And according to 9to5Mac, code in iOS 14 has revealed that Apple is working on a blood oxygen monitoring feature for the new watch. It is possible that the Series 6 will include new hardware specific to that model to take advantage of this, but it's still unclear if older models might support it as well. Blood oxygen levels between 95 and 100% are considered healthy, but if it dips below 80%, the risk of respiratory and cardiac arrest is common when that happens. Now, reports say that there will be a health notification that appears if you're at risk. And this is just another add-on to Apple's claim as one of the best smartwatches for health, because Samsung's Galaxy Watch 3, which was just released recently, it has both ECG and blood oxygen monitoring in the US, so this is really a must-have feature for Apple to include now. The Series 6 is also potentially addressing mental health capabilities that will allow it to detect high levels of stress or panic attacks and offer breathing exercises to calm people down. And since we're sticking with health, we've seen what Apple has shown us with watchOS 7 so far. Sleep tracking is coming to the Apple Watch, but I'm not that impressed with what I've seen so far because it looks a lot more like sleep training to get people into better habits and to get good rest. There's just not much analysis for how you actually sleep with all this detailed data and metrics about your sleep cycle, which is pretty disappointing to me after all this time we've been waiting. Now, you can serve both the casual and data-driven audience at the same time, Apple, but you guys kind of chose to really make this basic and watered down. It's like, oh, that's cute of you to do that, but there's just plenty of other better third-party app solutions out there right now, like Auto Sleep, Sleep Plus Plus, and Pillow. So you should check those out. In watchOS 7, you'll also be able to customize your watch faces even better with more complications from more apps, and the ability to share these custom watch faces that you've created with others just through texting, emailing, or posting a link online. It will also have the ability to detect more fitness workouts like dancing, functional strength, you got that core training, and even your post-workout cooldown. For all the people that enjoy cycling, the Maps app supports directions for cyclists on the Apple Watch and also shows elevation changes. It also can detect when you're washing your hands and starts a 20-second timer for you to completely wash your hands. Dictation is now processed directly on the watch, so it will be faster, more reliable. There's also spoken translation for up to 10 languages through Siri, and you can now run Siri shortcuts on your watch or use them as complications if you've ever even taken the time to set that up. Now, that is everything that Apple has shown us with watchOS 7 so far. There have been other reports of features that are maybe more on the fringe and less reliable, but it's still worth mentioning. But one rumor suggests that Apple could add Touch ID into the digital crown of the Apple Watch to unlock it, because who wants to type in a passcode every time in 2020? Now, there have been no other signs that this could happen. I would absolutely love this if true, but this is just a reach for now. There's also patents out there that may or may not be part of the Apple Watch future, including authenticating a user's identity based on the skin pattern of the person wearing the Apple Watch, and therefore getting rid of the passcode. It's out there. Plus, another patent features a self-tightening Apple Watch wristband that would adjust its tension based on the activities you're doing, like workouts or running. If that isn't a first world problem, I don't know what is. And these are all big ideas, but I'm still waiting for a FaceTime camera on the Apple Watch. Like, put it in the wristband if you have to, but to me, that's just the next big leap for me, when we can just use this thing for video calls. And I don't care if it sounds silly to some of you, because it's actually awesome. And there is no argument that can stop me from wanting a FaceTime camera on the Apple Watch. That's it. All right, that pretty much covers everything we know and have heard about the upcoming Apple Watch Series 6. I'm excited about it, but I want to know what's really like the most important feature or features that you want in it that will make it an instant purchase or upgrade for you. Put it in the comments. I read like 99.9% of them, and if I don't, it's because I just don't care. Kidding. I love y'all. Well, most of you all. All right, if you like this video, you know what to do. Give me that thumbs up, subs up, and hit that notification bell, ding, to get a vibration in your pants when my next video drops, because you might like it. Also, if you want an even deeper dive with all things Apple, check out my Apple Bits XL audio podcast. We get into it, and we have special guests as well. So thanks so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Be safe, and until next time, peace and love.